Yo, 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 yo. What's happening? What's up? What's down? What's sideways? What's backwards? I don't know. But yo, it's your boy. It's Thomas the Prophet, the man that's meant to prosper. That's a God incarnate. That boy's a monster. You already know what it is. But yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? How's y'all day? How's y'all night? Are y'all acting right? I hope so. Okay, let me breathe. What's up, everybody? Well, yo, I'm back with another video. Might as well start getting into my stride, as I'm continuing to unearth myself, realize myself, enlighten myself, vibrate higher, just become better for myself. And honestly, I got nothing else to do. I got no one to talk to right now. So why not come to my profession in my future and then making a video talking with my peoples, my Depricondriacs, you know what I mean? My Depricati family, my fellow prophets, my fellow hearts and souls out there. We combating the shallow hollows every day. And if you don't know what a shallow hollow is, a shallow hollow is basically majority of people nowadays just empty, just do shit for no reason. We promoting negativity and toxicity and don't even realize it. A lot of motherfuckers in music, entertainment, on social media, with drugs, sex, weed, alcohol, money, attitudes, bitches, niggas, hoes, thoughts, gold diggers, gangsters, thugs, G's, OGs, just a lot of stupid motherfuckers, whether they in the entertainment industry or in real life, like a lot of people that I grew up with, or lack thereof, because I'm a common of lonely guy, because I'm real. But talking about, the shallow hollows, and giving you a basic definition of what a shallow hollow is, and as we expand upon that, this is what my video is about today. The evils. Begin that series. My last video, in the loneliest video I dropped last time, if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because all we do is get real over here. It's about the family, it's about the friends, it's about the love, it's about the healing, the learning, growing, elevating, evolving, moving on, moving forward, and letting go, forgiving, accepting, embracing, detaching, bonding, connecting, manifesting, attracting, and affirming. Yeah, I know that's a mouthful. Basically, it's the journeys, That's kind of what, what I'm just going to call the healing, learning, growing, elevating, evolving, enlightenment, awakening, alignment, attunement journey. Just the journeys. It's a mouthful. But anyway, in my last video, I told you I was going to talk about the evils, because I said it's the devil's world. And it is. Because a lot of evil dominate and take over everything that we live. And a lot of people either aware and don't care, or just so oblivious and unconscious to the fact they don't realize what they do. But I'm aware, and I'm gonna tell you about it. But I'm not just gonna talk about the evils like specifically. I'm gonna say that for another video, because I got a lot of ideas in my phone. But I'm gonna talk about the evils and what's most important to me and to my heart. Everything I grew up with. I'm a rapper in the making. I've been rapping since I was 13 or 12. I don't know. And I listen to the GOATs, you know what I'm saying? The real rappers, even though a lot of my favorite rappers were hypocrites themselves with a lot. But we'll divulge into that later on in the video. And I love hip-hop. Honestly, with me, hip-hop is black. Hip-hop is being black. I'm not saying, oh, no other race, creed, color can rap, because Eminem was like in my top 3. But I'm saying, like, hip-hop is black. Hip-hop is black culture. Hip-hop and rap is black culture. It's the black community. And how all these rappers looking out here, all these male rappers, female rappers, what they post and promote on social media, especially what shit has been over the past decade or so, especially like the past 6 years since like specific rappers came out. Well, even going back to the 80s, yo. Basically just music in general and social media in general. the evils take over and possess a lot of people more than you think. And to divulge, I'm gonna just talk to you, some of my personal life as we do. We get deep, we get real over here, we get personal, and we just gonna do what we do as we continue to grow. You know what I mean? But the evils, you know, it's what they don't want us to talk about. The evils is what get a lot of revolutionaries killed. The evils is what keep leaders from being leaders in this modern generation, and what has people that you think and feel are leaders to be your leaders when they actually just puppets under, secret societies, governments, cults. A lot of the things I don't feel like naming because honestly I've been paranoid since I was a kid about them. You know, just a lot of fucked up shit going on in this world, B. So much negativity, so much evil, so much ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to black people and black culture and hip hop. Well, and just, real life in general. And I could talk about that just based on how I grew up and everything I grew up in, you know what I'm saying? Well, me personally, I was just always my own person, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really get into music. Well, how I really started rapping or being a rapper was one of the people that bullied me. You basically talking, I guess, saying I should start rapping because Biggie raps and he's big and I was big or always a big kid. So in a weird fucked up way, that's what kind of started me into really rapping. Cause okay, yeah, my life is fucked up, but but ever since then and also I basically just grew up around rap my whole life in hip hop. My father playing Biggie, Tupac, Scarface, who's a couple, Jay-Z. What other rappers that he played? Ghetto Boys, which is Scarface and the Mother Two. A lot of the goats. You know what I mean? I grew up listening to real rap, even though a lot of that rap was very negative, but it was only positive because the people that actually those rappers actually had talent and skill and really cared about the passion of the art in there, and they actually were individuals somewhat. So, and I was born in 1999. So, the 2010s is where my culture, our culture, if you're around my age group, Gen Z and millennials, a lot of the crap rap, a lot of the shitty rap. That's where it started, manifesting. Even though it kind of goes back to even the 2000s, but a lot of it's where a lot of rappers start coming out. Even though going back, just it really got real prominent in the mainstream with the gratuity, if I'm using the word right, of just the ignorance of what our culture became. And it's all because of the evils that possess us in our hoods, in our ghettos, in the streets, in the traps, keyword traps, because, that has a real connotation if you really think about it. The trap, if you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying. But it's just it's kind of hard to put into words when you can think about so much, but it's hard to speak. And that's I'm trying to do that right now. But the evils, man, it's what makes the world go round. It's what keep us programmed, mind controlled. Well, mind, heart, body, spirit, soul, body. Wait, hold on. Let me start over. Mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, psyche, conscious, controlled. Because it really does manipulate us and control us to that deep. We programmed and live conformed, especially people in my community and culture. And honestly, we do that to ourselves just as much as the racist, higher up white men do. be conditioned, you know, whether it's with TV, what we listen to on the radio, what makes us grow up the way we do, and promote what we promote, and, you know, idolize what we idolize, propagate what we propagate, you know, see what we see, feel what we feel, believe it's like it's deep. The conditioning is deep, yo. We were trained, and I think I seen like a picture that says like your mind really starts absorbing and taking in things once you hit 7, so you can learn how to survive. And honestly, over the past year or so, I've been, you know, breaking out of that. As you know, as I've been along my journey after trial, tribulations, errors, and lessons that I talked some about in my last video. And it's just really, and I always was a aware brother. Like, I was always the dude that wanted to do the right thing, to be with God, whatever your sense of God is, you know. Because ever since middle school, high school, a lot of shit just went wrong, yo. And a lot of shit was in the music, and a lot of shit is with social media as well. Just look at what you see on social media nowadays, even with fucking OnlyFans, and that's a whole separate video I gotta make a video about, yo, cause I'ma go the fuck in on you little whoa skis. I love my real woman out there. But well, it's much bigger than just OnlyFans. It's a lot. It's talking to women, cause I love y'all women, but I can't stand y'all because y'all women be hurting good brothers and hurting yourselves. And y'all don't really realize what you do, but that's besides the point. What it is in the point also to talk about in this video, because we're talking about the evils that possess us, or possess the majority of us, especially with a lot of music that we propagate, you know, conforming to the ignorance. But but like, you know, how social media plays a major factor in our personal lives to this day, and it wasn't like that back then. You know how it makes us insecure. It just have us like celebrate a lot of negativity and a lot of fucked up things. Like, you even hear it in the music. The girls talk about shaking ass and dancing and fucking niggas and sucking dick and scamming niggas, if I haven't said that already. Having OnlyFans, stripping, pole dancing. You know, all this shit that degrades the worth and value of women, and not in more of a case, black women, minority women, if you're Spanish or Puerto Rican or whatever. You know, but mostly just the degradation of our queens or girls, little girls, like all capitals, girls that think they're grown and women, that think that they're women, and how they influence and manipulate, you know, a lot of these young girls and a lot of women nowadays to think it's cool to be on some type time and shit, that it's okay to be spoiled, you know, by men, or it's good to take advantage of men, use and abuse men, cheat on men if they ain't fulfilling or satisfying their needs, even though cheating's been going on for millennia. It is really propagated in black music and black culture, and honestly, and it's just like, I'm gonna get on the niggas too, not my brothers, niggas. But it's just like, women have so much power nowadays, and it should be positive, but it's not, because it really is manipulating the minds of a lot of young girls out here. They think it's okay to be doing a lot of shit they do, and yeah, we could say, oh, what happens and goes on in the households, but if you're a rapper or an influencer, you at a certain point of power, you should be accountable and responsible for what you do and how you do it. But, you know, the case in point is anybody can get famous nowadays, and most people get famous off the bullshit. I mean, I don't know whether to be offensive or not. Look at the Cardi B's, look at the Megs, look at the Dojas, look at the City Girls, look at the Saweeties. Like, look at the Sukihanas. Like, look, a lot of these female rappers are we considered to be female rappers. Look what they talk about. Why do they do what they do? Because is it just because of their environments or what they grew up listening to? That plays part of it, but it also has to do that, you know, sex and self-deprecation sells. You know what I'm saying? We basically gotta be some freak hoe ass bitch to really make it. And these girls really be fucking and sucking them executives and industry niggas just to get on, so they won't be poor. And And honestly, they don't even know better or how to handle the power they have, and they abuse it and don't realize what the hell they doing in the mass because people just think they live their individual lives when they don't. Like music vibrations and social media is powerful and really influence the mind if you lack a lot of awareness. And nowadays, a lot of these females are so unaware because they've been the way they've been for ages. And I really want black women and queens to wake up and realize themselves because ever since I was a teenager, like girls been on some freak shit, yo. Girls been hoes, wanting to suck dick, shake ass, be at the tellies or the parties and all the clubs and all this wild shit, and just be on some wild shit, doing some freak shit with niggas. Like we can say, but you already know the case in point is, oh, it's the man fault. No, baby girl, it's your fault too. When we teenagers, we do know better, and if you're a woman watching this, I know you know better, cause I learned that y'all know better from previous engagements. Just really being around. And honestly, it just comes out that y'all don't care, or y'all just want to be free, free spirited, have fun. But honestly, it's just all a lie, baby girls. Ain't no man ever gonna really want you if you don't respect yourself. You need to come out the evils that possess you and all of us, even men. Because if it don't, shit is just degrading y'all and everything around us every single day. And I even see a lot of females like having children when they're broken and still don't have that self-respect, self-love, self-care, self-value, self-understanding, self-knowledge. There's more. Everything with self nowadays. And people just having kids left and right. And you can just see how people are, or who people are, just by what they post. And a lot of these females, especially in my culture, just bad, yo. They they try to they try to put all emphasis on the externals, but the internals is what really matter. Like a lot of females will build their image off what they're being sexy. Does it come from them, or does it come from what's propagated, or what they try to attract niggas to? You know what I mean? Like it runs, like the conditioning program runs deep, yo. It goes from middle school and it got a million times worse when you was in high school. Because I'm pretty sure y'all living with a lot of trauma from that time, because I know I am. And it's just so fucked up because a lot of females, it could go from like how you was raised in your households, because females get molested and raped and touched and harassed and bullied. Same thing goes with men, but society put more emphasis on women like they matter more, which is very wrong because men should matter just as much. But that's not besides the point. That's going on later on to the video too. But it's like females either know the power they have or don't realize the power they have, and it's honestly a woman's world, and it's kind of been the devil's world. And I feel like the devil could be using us men, but especially women in the modern day, to really like manipulate a lot of us, because the power that females have over other females and men, just as like other men. But if you know everything, if you're a man and you just know how everything is, especially with females nowadays, then you understand. If some of y'all females though, y'all understand too what I'm trying to say. It's just a lot of conditioning, brainwashing, programming, and ignorance and hypocrisy and toxicity and double standards. Like girls really don't give a fuck they cheated. They just say, "Oh, I made my mistakes," and like that's not a mistake. That goes for the niggas too. Like y'all be breaking a lot of these good girls' hearts and having these girls believe that they ain't strong enough to do right. But the same goes with y'all too. And well, this segue to y'all brothers, saving the females for later. As a man, as a guy, as a boy, as a healing child, a healing teenager, because I'm everything in one. Us niggas been fucking up bad, yo. Look what we call music, bro. Look what we call being black. Looking black, acting black, talking black. Who made it like this? Like, for real, for real. Hip-hop and rap is the #1 genre of music in the world. Why? From what we came from back in the 80s and 90s, where they wasn't even trying to play us or just play some sappy shit, which they kind of do to this day, just in a more vulgar scale. Like, why is hip hop the number one genre of music in the world? Black music. Is it because we earned it? We earned that spot? I don't know. I kind of feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like white people or racist white people, the bad white people, because honestly, not all white people are bad. Honestly, I felt more comfortable around white people and different races growing up than my own because my own was fucking terrible. Another video, like we've been terrible, which also ties into this video. It's just like them corporations and industries know what they're doing and how to influence and take over the minds of people that just don't know no better. Like, look at the babies, little babies, money bag yos, fucking who else? Look, it's just a bunch of fucking rappers nowadays, son. That just making shit bad for everything because them evils of being in the hoods and the ghettos, and then these racist white men possessing their minds with the gratuity and just temptations of, women and jewelry and clothes. A lot of shit that don't mean nothing, and allow that shit to be glorified, and just makes the identity of us, which we think it feel embraces hip hop and rap or the black community and culture. It's like they coming inside to make it seem like they with us when they against us and fucking shit up. They doing the reverse of what they did instead of canceling it out. They doing them secret societies, them governments like, yeah, we embrace y'all. Let's make us power. They if you understand, if you keep up with what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. They poisoning us from the inside. They promising us a lot of things, even though shit is still bad with us. But like, it's just like it runs deep, fam. If you really understand and see some shit and aware from some shit, like black people, like wear designer and shit, spending all this money on shit that doesn't actually really matter. External value, all from white company owners instead of supporting or wearing the clothes of their own people. And I ain't talking about just the people our kind that forces on us when forces their brands on us that were like assholes back in school, because I seen that picture. Like, oh, now people, them bitches used to be real dickheads and bullies back in high school, and now they trying to be all nice and shit because they trying to promote their brands. Like, bitch, fuck you. If you seen that, if you know what I'm talking about. So, but it's like, we're so pressed. I guess it's just for legitimacy, so we know what we're wearing is like authentic. I get that. But we spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for shit that doesn't even matter, bro. Like, for white companies. And we called it as being fashionable, trying to be pretty and cool and shit. It all stems from insecurity, for real. If you really think about it, all these chains, all this designer, all these sneakers, all the clothes and like thereof when it applies to women, all this Gucci, all this fucking Hermione or Michael Kors, and just a bunch of shit, bunch of designer shit, bro. And how we wear the clothes and what we look like in the clothes. Like, we're wasting our money and time, bro. We making ourselves broke just to try and prove that we're balling, when the only thing we should be trying to do is cleanse ourselves of the negativities and evils that was placed inside us since we were children and youth to this point now of sex, money, murder, fighting, attitudes, toxicity, infidelity, cheating, home wrecking, which is very celebrated for some reason in hip hop. Breaking up another man and woman's household because your little pussy's wet and your little dick is hard, or you just trying to prove something because your ego and arrogance is that out the windows. Like, if someone was to cheat on you, you'll probably shoot the bitch up. I mean, the bitch in the crib and the nigga. But that also ties into the backwardness and the evils too. Like, people don't understand the devil in them because people don't understand self mastery and self control, and people think they're educated and smart when they're actually not. Just because you go to school doesn't mean you're smart. I see a lot of people that go to college doing just fucked up, down and bad. Just being human beings, shitty ass attitudes, making poor choices and decisions, showing their ass, shaking ass on camera, you know, like flaunting their money, just looking like they trouble. Just a lot of niggas that I grew up with, a lot of females I grew up with that I want to love and care about, but honestly treat themselves and other people wrong because we're raising a generation where we don't know no better nor how to act. Or we do, but we're so paranoid because we're so heartbroken and shit is so traumatizing. It's like we glamorize in the music to be negative, to have bitchy, poor attitudes, of how to talk to people wrong, treat people wrong because we're pissed off. Like you don't hear a lot of positivity and upliftment in the music, and we try to make a lot of negativity into upliftment. Like bitches calling each other bitches, niggas calling each other niggas, or being a proud thought, or being a proud hoe. Polygamy, which is a whole nother topic to get into. Just a lot of fucked up shit, son. Just being half naked on social media and music videos, or wearing these skin tight fucking revealing suits when your body is meant for you and who is meant for you. It's like, yeah, I understand you be proud of your body, baby girl, but it's like, yo, have some fucking respect for yourself. Don't let these bitches out here manipulating for you, because you're never gonna find a man that's gonna really respect you if you don't respect yourself. Real shit. Don't let them fucking evils control you. And brother, fuck all that designer shit. You know what I mean? Just wear a regular shirt. Wear some regular pants. You ain't gotta do all this crazy shit on the outside. You ain't gotta get all these fucking tattoos to impress these hoes. A woman's gonna love you for you on the inside. You know what I mean? But that's what's propagated in the industry, in the corporations, man. And the thing is that these people just sell themselves out and buy in so they can have more financial gain. Because yeah, we need to survive, and they make it hard to survive out here. And when it's hard to survive, and when you come from nothing, and if you don't have the real inner strength to do the right thing, you do some devilish shit. And sometimes people make it, and that devilish shit gets worse. Listen to the radio. Listen to a lot of music. Like, even in the underground scene, a lot of these, New York drill rappers, Chicago drill, New Jersey club music, Atlanta dance house or whatever music, whatever it's called, Florida rap, California rap, Texas rap, Philadelphia rap, just rap all around the world. What happened to the talent? What happened to the real? All I hear is about violence and gang banging and killing and fucking somebody up, fucking somebody's nigga, fucking somebody's bitch, jewelry, APs, there's a lot of shit that is not supposed to be talked about. It's like, them white men are doing this to our culture and people on purpose, right? They making us stupid for a reason, right? Thinking it's okay for y'all females to look and dress the way y'all do and be Jezebels. And for a lot of y'all brothers out there to be Damians, you know what I mean? We promote demon time instead of being gods and goddesses, being kings and queens. Where, like Pac said, we went from brothers to sisters to niggas and bitches, gold diggers, hoes, dots, game bangers, wanna be hard body ass niggas, bullies, drug users and abusers. We just celebrate a lot of the wrong shit, man. There's no humility, just ego. And we all got a lot. We got ego and pride individually, but just really take a look at the scenery, man. Open your eyes and listen. Really listen and read what they saying. A lot of this rap is ass. But a lot of these people just famous because they look good. Y'all bitches get hard off the baby, and y'all little niggas ready to jerk y'all dick off to fucking Meg. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We all masturbate, but come on, bruh. I can understand people. These people got potential, yes, but they buy in to what they know would sell instead of what's actually good, and they put certain people at the top for a reason because they know that certain people can manipulate the shit out of us because as fucking smart and intuitive as black people and minorities are, we're fucking unconscious, ignorant, and stupid. Wake up. The jewelry means nothing. Posting your body, dressing half naked and treating niggas wrong because you're insecure and then cheating on them because you're not getting your way is wrong, baby girl. You really being evil. I've been through it. I know it comes from broken households and shit, but I know a lot of y'all do know better. My nigga, you a whole bully. I was bullied for my whole life, from when I was a kid to high school, because you trying to impress your friends. I mean, I've been around those people. People that dive in the game, banging, being out the streets, stealing, selling drugs, getting in trouble, home wrecking, cheating. A lot of shit that's normalized but really shouldn't be because of what we probably see on social media or listen to on the radio or whatever niggas be doing. Like, people in like 13, 14, to now because they think they grown, like really acting wild out these parties, bruh. These girls really degrading themselves, thinking they having fun, just being unconscious, but expect a man to accept them when they don't even embrace their queenhood and just disrespect niggas because they hurt. And that niggas is the bad guy all the time when females are wrong too. Like we're so fucking screwed up and brainwashed and backwards for everything, fam. And they really playing their hand with social media, music, clothes, cars, everything that's taking our money that we hardly have and putting it into their pockets so they can watch the degradation of us, but also they prospering off our demise because black people don't like black people. Black people hate black people. Why do you think a lot of black men go with the different race women and black women go with different race men? We don't even fuck with each other because honestly, a lot of us, the majority of us are wrong. They want us to fight instead of unite, but yet we don't have those conversations and ask those questions to really change each other. It's hard being black and an individual, and I've been that my whole life, and I've been ostracized because I don't do and I haven't done what everyone else does. I wasn't with the drinking, I wasn't with the smoking, I wasn't with the partying, I wasn't with the fucking gratuitously, because honestly I was insecure and no girl was looking at me because how girls are trained too. Because, women are trained and raised to be loved by men, but never love men. And men are raised to how to love women and take care of women when it should be equal and equal. And that's something also too in the radio with a lot of these fucking spoiled ass bitches. We think that, and all these dumbass niggas, we think that spoiling buys love, and we all been there before. You know what I mean? But a lot of shit ain't real love, bruh. A lot of shit ain't shit to celebrate. A lot of shit is negative, B. Like, we're really fucking each other up trying to be on some street shit, some hood shit, some ghetto shit, some ratchet shit, some bad bitch shit, some icy girl shit, some city girl shit, some hot girl shit. Like, all this plastic surgery, having females think they're not good enough or don't look good enough because all these stupid ass, what's the word? Mind control, the manipulated niggas always going to the Ari Fletchers, the fucking Cardis, all the bitches that be all the bitches that be having fucking surgery and shit. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie saying I haven't, done things with pictures and videos, But the thing is, you can't even trust females like that. It's hard to even trust a thick female nowadays, because y'all be so narcissistic and y'all heads be gassed up. And I know y'all probably feel the same way with these muscular built, long hair, colorful hair, tattoo ass niggas. Like, like it just we make ourselves each other insecure, and we don't really accept or love each other. Like, it's deep, man. Black people are each other's worst enemies. We should be embracing the real and knowing that we don't have to have all these things outside, but it's about what and who we are on the inside. But we abuse and manipulate that because we're controlled by the evils and the governments and the music. Like, it's sad, B. If you're smart like me, or if you're a man like me, or even if you're a woman that's similar, that's like me, you know how bad it is. The music is not even good anymore. The entertainment is not any good. There's no originality. There's no genuineness. There's no sincerity. There's no passion. There's no anger. Unless it's all towards the wrong things. People don't even have fun at concerts no more. They be dead. It's fucking cell phones just in the air. Like, shit is bad with black culture, yo. Because the evils manipulate and control us. I just want us to wake up, bro. We don't have leaders, bro. We don't have leaders. We think it's cool to be a lot of things because it's how we was raised. Hell, I thought I had to look like a certain type of nigga, or be a certain type of nigga to attract certain females. I had to give my all and myself to females, or a female I loved, so she could be with me when it should be equal. And it's wrong. Because I'm trying to look like these hip-hop niggas. I'm trying to be motherfuckers trying to be on some gang banging shit. Like, I was raised around and in the hoods because I'm from East Orange, as you see, in Orange. No, honestly, the hood was kind of better back then. No, or maybe I just wasn't around all the nonsense. No, I'm a good kid from Mad Cities because I also live in Piscataway, which is next to Plainfield, and a lot of motherfuckers migrate here from different places, and just a fucking melting pot of bad shit all the time. It's literally life, B. Like, we think it's like black people think it's cool to be bullies, but then expect the culture to ride with them. Girls try to be sisters, but yet always fucking each other's men and all this other crazy shit. Like, females don't love themselves, men don't love themselves, black people don't love each other, and we're just controlled and manipulated, and we too ignorant to do anything about it because we just trying to, get likes from how we look with our bodies, or how much money phones we put into our ear, how much chains we have, how many tattoos we got, how much fucking makeup and fucking hair dye we got in our hair, how many ass shots we got, how much surgery we got, how toned we are, how much skin we show so we could get them likes, so we could feel self-fulfilled and satisfied. And that it goes for like every other race too, but I just think about us the most because that's who I do it for. That's who I'm the most angry at because it's who I love the most. Because it's who I've been hurt by the most, us, in every way, shape, form, fashion. From my parents, to friends, to old love. My culture is what hurt me the most. My own people. Like, it's hard to be black, yo. Because we grew in so much evil. We could say the white men and the government put us in the hood, but we could have made the hood positive and better. We knew better what we was rapping about back in the 70s and 80s. What the fuck happened? They came in and they invaded. I just don't want it to be like, oh, it's some strictly, oh, black is black, hip hop is black. No, it's like, if you're a rapper, or if you just an actress or whatever, be black, but be you and be real. There's no individuality. All the rappers sound the same, talk the same, dance the same, react the same. It's basically all toxicity, negativity, and evil. Why do we celebrate cheaters, liars? Why do we celebrate narcissists, egomaniacs, arrogant bitches? Why do we celebrate no violence and gangbanging and drugs and smoking and drinking and partying and fucking people that we're not even with nor love? Why are we so desperate for sex? Why are we so desperate for likes? For the wrong reasons. Why are we dressing half naked, wearing tight ass clothes as men and women? Why are we spending so much fucking money on bullshit? Why are we so wrong and diluted in this generation? that just comes from the household, yes, maybe. But we're smart, bro. Our culture, community, and people are smart. We got so much heart and creativity and passion, yo. And we can make things right. But we buy in and we sell the fuck out. And that's basically what niggas have done because they think they keeping it real, they keeping it gangster. That shit ain't gangster. Killing each other ain't gangster. Shooting shit ain't gangster. Selling drugs ain't gangster. Being a stripper ain't being a real woman. They ain't having OnlyFans ain't being a real woman. Come on. Social media, like social media can really be a positive thing, man. I'm trying to use my social media and to plug my social media. My Instagram is the heart and soul of the Prophet. You know, and Profit is the F for the second P. You know what I'm saying? The same name as my YouTube page. Like, I'm trying to make something positive, but you know, real people and real shit and real artistry and real ideas and real thoughts don't get promoted. But all the bullshit does. Half naked bitches that's probably so fucking narcissistic, toxic, and arrogant and one-sided and double standard that they never gonna realize that no real man is gonna really want to marry them, be with them, because they're gonna be disrespecting them all the time because they disrespect themselves. And all these niggas, they're just so fucking stupid that they can't see past their own eyes because they trying to prove something because of a deep sense of insecurity from trauma built inside. So I gotta be the leader, you know, to help us and lead us out the darkness and out the evils, so we won't be controlled, you know, mind controlled and brainwashed to the bullshit. And a couple people with me, because honestly, there's no unity. Black people hate black people, bro. That's the truth. Because I don't really fuck with us like that. We're wrong. And I love us more than anything. We hurt each other more than no white people have. But yet, we always unite when shit goes wrong with white people. Or cops killing cops. And we do pointless ass marches that ain't gonna change nothing. They really play us for a fiddle, B. And we allow it. We let ourselves be controlled, bro. And we try to think that we're independent women or men. I mean, we don't know shit because we don't know the meaning of words. We don't know what shit really means. We don't even know who we are. We lost. This is the generation of the lost. The land of the lost. Of the empty, the devoid, the confused. There's no real love out here. In relationships, friendships, bonds, connections, it's all for the gram. It's all for the snap. And we just, as much as we share our bodies on camera or with other people, we really don't even share ourselves. Like our hearts and minds, because we're traumatized trying to find love and acceptance and validation in all the wrong places because we don't know what to do with our mental health. Like, shit's real psychological and emotional, bro. Like, but how long are we gonna keep on letting the evils manipulate us when the evils are inside of us? Like, is black culture really gonna be violence and sex and home wrecking and cheating and external value and materialism and being spoiled? Or are we gonna really find our minds, bodies, hearts, and souls and spirits and really love each other and be loyal, committed, and dedicated to each other and open to each other? Because I'm a victim of black culture. You're a victim of black culture. But the thing is, I found myself, and I'm still finding myself, and I always was myself. Like I'm a nerdy ass kid. You know, black people don't accept nerds or being good. It's all about being lit, getting drunk, getting high, you know, all this dumb shit I grew up with. Just to conform and realize how fucked up and evil we are. Because motherfuckers love being on demon time. Motherfuckers don't even, like, nobody takes nothing serious anymore. Maybe because people have so much, like, self-respect and don't even take themselves seriously. I see a lot of broken people on social media and hear it in their music. A lot of people without their parents or proper, you know, environment to be raised in. People can't even talk no more, bro. That's how bad it is. Like, we get so divisive with opening up and communicating that we just think everything is snitching and being a rat. all these rappers, all these fucking influencers, content creators, it's really manipulating the fuck out of us, man. And we just going to buy into the shit all because it's all about the money. And society's toxic and cancel culture is strong. All because we're controlled by the evils. And we allow it. What are we gonna do, yo? I'm playing my part by speaking out on it. Because I'm destined for greatness, man. I'm destined to be the leaders of leaders. I'm destined to be, if I really start taking rap seriously, I'm destined to be the greatest rapper of all time. I'm destined to probably be the greatest and realest dude, man, human being of all time. For my culture, for my race, for my people, my generation, era of time, for you. For you. Because I love you. And I want you to love me too, for real, for real. I want real friends and bonds, connections, especially on my channel. Especially if you're black or if you're a minority. Even if you're white too. You know what I'm saying? But I got to kind of take us more seriously because of how I was raised and everything I grew up with. And that shit's probably for other videos because I haven't really done a who am I yet. Even though I did post something on social media today, on this current day. What is it, the 29th, 28th? Really divulging my life because I'm figuring myself out day and day. I've been through a lot of shit, B. But I'm still trying to be a good man, do the right thing, and take a stand for us. And fighting for us. Fighting for hip-hop, fighting for black culture. Fighting for black power. And not Black Lives Matter. Because black lives don't matter because we don't even matter to each other. Controversial, not commercial. But yo, man, it's time for the change and for the revolution. It's time to wake up out the evils and try to ascend to our godhoods and find our humanities as well. We need to be yin and yang. We need our duality. Because a lot of shit, especially growing up the past 11, 12 years, from middle school through high school to broken friendships and relationships and broken people to now, we have no humanity. We just lost, wandering, aimless, celebrating the devil. We don't have God in us. A lot of people go to church and talk about spirituality but go against them. How you gonna be with spirituality and God but yet you commit to sin and excuse your mistakes? Ain't about being perfect, but it's about making the right choices and decisions. And we need to start doing that. I'm going to be an advocate for that or a spokesperson for that. I don't know. I'm figuring myself day out there. And this is my legacy I want to uphold as I combat the industry, the governments, the evils that manipulated my kind and my people. And all the minorities, all the boys and girls, men and women, especially what the evils have planted into society. Men and women need to be equal with each other, but women need to do a lot more work to really understand us men, because more videos about y'all ladies, and us men need to be better for ourselves, and we just need to learn, start healing, learning, growing, elevating, evolving, reading, seeing, feeling, hearing, knowing, sensing, communicating, opening up, expressing, emoting, you know, and just forgiving, letting go, moving on, moving forward, and becoming better individuals, human beings, and people. Because we need to wake up out the slumber, you know. And I can't stand being trapped and just conformed into this bullshit because it's hard out here. Like, I want us to be together because I want personal love and friendships with relationships from women, from, you know, my brothers and my own family. But I'm the black sheep. You know, all black sheep and all the weirdos are destined to change the world. And I'm already changing the world by changing my world and changing your world right now if you're rocking with me. You know, I'm the prophet, man. I'm Thomas Lamont Simon. I'm just trying to help you, help myself by spreading the truth, by telling you the uncomfortable truth, the honest, vulnerable truths, and exposing the evils and all you evil-ass motherfuckers out there in the streets and hoods and the ghettos and out there and probably in the fucking big-ass buildings that's multi-billionaires. I gotta become willing to die for this shit because that's what the goats would do. And I'm gonna be the goats. But yo, it's Thomas the Prophet. Thank you for watching this video, me. I probably gonna make a part 2 because, you know, I could talk for hours, literally. because this video is about to be at 50 minutes. But yo, it's time to wake up. It's time. But yo, I thank you. I love you. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Peace.